Well, Paul, you wanted some character, desire, heart. You got it in bucket load today. Congratulations on the win.
Yeah, listen, I thought we were excellent from kick-off. I really do. Right until the last minute, managing the game. I thought the endeavour was there. I thought the intensity was there. I was really pleased. Really pleased. We've had to try and stay calm. We've obviously lost the first 2 games, but it's one of those ones you come away and you draw the first 3, and when you get 3 points, that everybody might have a different look at it. But listen, we've lost the first 2 games. We've took the criticism that people think we've deserved, and we'll bounce back. A really tough place, a club that, after I've listened to the manager's interview, they were going to be on Sunday and doing a bit of analysis on Monday, but the boys have been excellent. They've looked after themselves the last couple of days. The reaction was first class.
Change of formation as well, 3-5-2, and it worked a treat, didn't it, really?
Yeah, it did. We knew that we had to try and listen. I'm trying to get people as close to our strikers as we possibly can, and I know it's crying out for 2 strikers at times, but it's having the right personnel and everyone available. And as much as you see players that are on the bench or starting, they might not. On the bench, they might not be fit for the bench, but it's numbers just to cover. Like Kyle Howkins has been ill last week. He came off at half time, and we had to bring him on late on in the game because Huddy was struggling a bit. Matt was struggling a bit. Laws has been struggling. It's easy for me to say it now because we've won the game and it doesn't come across as an excuse, but I try and be as honest as I possibly can. But no, really pleased with the action. It's important that as much as we were calm when we lost 2 games, we don't get too high now.
Yeah, and 2 goals before half time and 2 great finishes by Ramey Campbell.
Yeah, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Loads of faith in Ramey, hence why we tried to keep him at the club, and we did keep him at the club. Loads of faith. He'll score goals for us. 2 and 3 games. I know he scored 2 tonight, but that's 3 starts, 2 games. I think his record was decent when we brought him in at the back end of last season. So Rem was brilliant. I've got to say, I thought Willow was used every ounce of his experience, his voice. One thing I said to the players after the game, one thing I really enjoyed was it was noisy tonight. It was loud. The boys were aggressive. I've had a pop at them at times for how quiet we are at times, but I thought tonight we showed a lot of leadership right across the board. Yeah,
Andy Williams linked up really well with Campbell, and also you changed that formation. You put Aaron Skinner in the middle, and he was a revelation there, I thought.
Skins is never a 7 out of 10, never a 10 out of 10, never a 2 out of 10. Skins is the most consistent man ever. I can play him. Skins has played the majority of his career at left back. That's where he's played the majority of his career. When he was at Bamber Bridge and senior career, he's played at left back. You can play him at left back, he's comfortable. You can play him at right back, he's comfortable. You can play him centre mid, and it's just a bundle of energy.
Was the idea just to link up that play a little bit more?
It was more just energetic. I'll be honest, I'm not going to come out and say it was a tactical masterclass. We had no one else. That's me being brutally honest. Laws has been struggling, so we had Matt obviously there, who I thought done really well in Skins. But I'm comfortable with Skins in there because he does it well, as I am wherever he plays. So thought we would have had to match their energy. They're a young side, they're energetic, and I thought Skins and Matt dealt with it brilliant. I've got to say as well, and huge congratulations to Alani Edwards. It's his first senior appearance. I thought he was excellent. We just tried to look after him. He picked up a booking, and I didn't want him to end his first game, and I saw him. No, but I thought he was really good, as was everyone.
Controlled lots of the possession during the game, and you matched Buxton 50-50 knew for a lot of those challenges, but they made it interesting at the end with that late goal. What were you thinking at that point?
Do you want my honest answer?
Yes, I do, as long as there's no swearing in it.
I thought, oh no. But it's just it's natural because the way things have been going. We've lost the first 2 games and you just think surely not, but I thought once they scored their goal, I don't think they actually got past the halfway line after that. I thought we managed the game brilliant in both corners. Won some cheap throw-ins, if you want to call it that, some corners, and yeah, I thought we matched it really well. Obviously we're disappointed with the goal, but sometimes you've got to take your hat off. It's a great cross and a good header for the lads. So we knew that they would create chances. They're a good side. They were up there last year. They will be up there again. I know a lot of people have touted them as favourites, and rightly so. They're a good young athletic side. They move the ball well, but yeah, to come here and get a victory was really pleasing.
And of course Sterling James as well, he caught the eye. Is he a player that can play above this level, do you think?
Well, he has done.
Again,
yeah. Listen, I don't want to say yes because I don't want anybody to come and get him. But yeah, Mars's experience. Mars he obviously played right wing back. Mars won the league. I think, I can't remember what division it was, but as a wing back, and done really well. His delivery's tremendous. He's got a good character about him. He'll drive players. He'll demand the ball. He can still move. He can still shift. He can still open up. He's got experience. He can go both ways. I touched on there. His delivery's the best in the division, bar none. But yeah, really pleased. Got to say as well, I thought Mitch Roberts was excellent. I thought Huddy coming into the team showed what he's all about. He's obviously missed the back end of pre-season, so just with that desire and that energy and enthusiasm and yeah, to a man, it's difficult. Hope I've not missed anyone out. Matt Preston, Theo, and Keenan Quansler, who's been a revelation since he come in. He's very, very consistent.
Yeah, there wasn't a bad performance out there in your side, you have to say. You just mentioned Hudson there. Is he okay? He had to come off?
Huddy's ankle was twice the size, to be honest. I think he got caught by, I think, Sammy Robinson actually late on in the first half, but tried to get through 15 minutes, which he did, but I could see he was starting. He actually came off with cramp in both calves just because of lack of game time. So Huddy's a proper, and I don't want this to sound disrespectful, he's a proper non-league footballer. He's rough, he's he just gets stuck in. There was I think when I signed him, I actually quoted him saying Huddy was one player that played about 50 or 60 games in a row for us. He'd never missed a game, never missed training, and unfortunately pre-season he picked up a bit of an injury, but I thought he was a catalyst to everything tonight.
Yeah. And you go on to Chorley on Saturday in a little bit of momentum now.
Yeah, we've got to try and start on the front foot again. I thought we're really energetic tonight. We've got to try and bring that again. We know Preece's one of the most experienced managers at the level. We know how tough it's going to be. We've got loads of respect for him and his team, and yeah, we've just got to rest up. We've got to have a look at the bodies now, make sure we can get as many fit and ready as possible. And it's going to be a tough bank holiday, but one that we're looking forward to.
Yeah. And just a final word on the fans who made the long trip up to the Peak District tonight. They were really the 12th man one. I know it's the old cliche, but they really were.
No, honestly, they were absolutely first class from the start to the end. The people probably don't realise on the pitch how important it is. When they go and score their goal, you instantly think, naturally, everybody does. I'm sure you guys did, I'm sure everybody in the crowd did, and thought, oh no, here we go. So to get them right behind us, to drive us on in that corner when we won the few corners and throw-ins, brilliant. I met a few of the supporters in Buxton Town Centre earlier this afternoon, and everybody was looking forward to it. So we're just really pleased that they've shown that commitment and we've managed to send them home with a result.
Your players believed, they believed as well, and a lot of credit goes to you as the manager as well. You faced a little bit of flack over the weekend, didn't you? But you gave it back. But you showed tonight that these players are up for the fight this season. Yeah,
I did. That's life. That's life as a manager, and as long as it's aimed at me and not any of the players or anything like that, then that's what I'm here to do. But no, I've spoke to the chairman throughout, and just everyone's just reiterating that people probably don't realise that how tough it is at times. So no, I've got full belief in myself. I genuinely do, and if I'm ever worried that there's anything that I'm doubting, then I just look at what we've done since we went to the club. We've had 2 points record. We want to go and try and beat that as best as we possibly can. So it was important that I remained calm as a leader of the group. If I started to get a bit itchy and worried and twitchy, so to speak, then that rubs off. So I think that calming influence helped.
Brilliant. Well, congratulations on the 3 points and a great performance as well. Thanks very much.
Thank you. Cheers.